Yeah, they're doing a remake of it, Sal. They're doing a remake of it. I don't know if you heard.
Are they? Are they
Yeah.
doing a bunch of remakes? Like, it's just
I
going
don't
everybody's
know.
remake lately.
Every
They're
time
turning
someone
stuff
does it,
into TV
well, I don't
shows.
know. The only one I'm really, really, really excited for is the new Beetlejuice. Have you seen the trailer
I
for
haven't.
that?
I haven't seen the trailer. No, not yet. No, I haven't.
Oh
I keep
man,
because I
so
remember last time I kept getting teased with like fake things, and now people are saying it's the real one out there, and I'm kind of like nervous to go check it out. Only because like I said, I kept seeing fake ones back before, like that people used to put out because there was
yeah,
talks
no,
about it.
this is the official trailer. Yeah, Michael Keaton is yeah, Sal. Michael Keaton, he does play Beetlejuice.
With
Winona
dementia.
Ryder's in it too. And so is Catherine O'Hara. And Jennifer Ortega plays Winona Ryder's daughter. I think I got
Yeah.
the trailer up here. The trailer got me all happy.
No,
Hold on a sec.
I bet. I mean, remember that was a big movie in our childhood.
It's one of my best, like, favorite childhood movies. I still watch it as often as I possibly can.
I ran
In
I
on
ran the tape
Halloween
out.
especially. Huh?
We ran the tape out. I remember. Me and my brother, we ran the tape out like so you
I
get
know.
fucking word down. Because you always gotta rewind the fucking thing. Now I just gotta click a button on the internet and can like watch it all the time. Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah, give me a
So start fucking dancing, guys.
man.
Maybe that's why.
Let me try. Hold on a sec.
Oh,
You see it?
Daylight come and we want to go.
Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega, Catherine O'Hara.
Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we want to go.
what?
We say day, we say day, we say day, we say day, we say day. Daylight come and we want to
The juice is loose.
He's put on a little weight.
Yeah, he's back. Huh? He's
That's too
back.
funny. It's Tim Burton.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Tim Burton did the first one.
Yeah.
It's his
So,
thing. It's his baby. Why would
but I mean, like,
I don't think anybody else but Tim Burton should be touching Beetlejuice. I don't care what anybody says. There's certain Tim Burton to me, like, I mean, I'm not saying that I've loved every movie Tim Burton's ever done, but I will
yeah.
tell you this. To me, he's one of the most unique filmmakers of our time. Okay? It's like, when you hear Eminem, nobody sounds like him. When you watch a
Mm.
Tim Burton movie, nobody does his movies like him. His imagination he's like, I almost feel like he lives in two dimensions himself. And his, like, the other dimension that he lives in, he tries to bring to life into this dimension. It's so weird. Like, his mind is just so unique, right? So I'm
So you got
always
the one that
excited
does the.
to watch his
He's got
stuff.
the one that does like Nightmare Before Christmas and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, he did that.
So he
Tim
does the
Burton's
weird, like the sorry,
he
not
did
just the
Edward
regular comedy.
Scissorhands.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
just regular
Ed
movies. Yeah, not just movies. He does also like cartoon movies, I guess, or
yeah,
whatever you
but
want
they're
to call
all
it.
kinda like in this
Different. Yeah,
different he
they
brings a
stand out.
yeah, because he's got like a morbid imagination with and like an I should say if I were to describe it, empathetic, morbid imagination. Like he cares about real life. Um, I don't know. Like he cares about real life. He's got empathy for humanity. Do you get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Yet he's got a morbid sense of humor about it, or
yeah,
morbid imagination about it, like
yeah,
Edward Scissorhands, like Beetlejuice, like there's
yeah,
always like be kind element moral to his movies, right? No matter how different anyone is. Kind
yeah.
of, Edward. He also did, I think he also did that other one. Well, he's good friends with Johnny Depp, so it's normal that Johnny Depp is in a lot of his movies. Um the one that Johnny Depp did with his wife based on that big it's a serial killer one. Fuck.
Johnny Depp did.
Sweeney Todd.
Oh, okay.
No, Tim, yeah, and he was in it too, which was a good movie too. I thought Sweeney Todd was a good movie. He's done so many, man. Edward, let me see here.
Oh,
Um Planet of the Apes. He's also responsible for the freaking trilogy of Batman movies with Michael Keaton and the Joker being Jack Nicholson. Remember those?
yeah, yeah,
The Corpse Bride, Dark Shadows, uh Frank and Meanie, like the list goes on. Like Beetlejuice, obviously. He did that version of Johnny Depp's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which a lot of people didn't like. He did Alice in Wonderland. He did Sleepy Hollow, Ed Wood, Big Eyes, Beetlejuice. He was a part of the Pee Wee stuff too. Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer and the Danny DeVito as the Penguin, right? Like he did that Batman too. Like I mean, he's responsible for some of the most unique cinematic creations I've ever seen of my time. That's just the way I see it. I don't know.
well, if he's the one who done all those movies you said, it sounds like it. Even yeah,
I mean, if you look at all those
right. So
movies, he's
they're all
taken like
classics.
even when he remade Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which a lot of people didn't like, his vision of it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great to even his version of Alice in Wonderland I really enjoyed. Um and these are all like they're not cartoons, like they're real like life movies, right? But like if you see the
Yeah,
original, I haven't seen the new Wonka movie with Timothy Chalamet, but I really want to watch it too because I like Timothy Chalamet. Um
yeah,
but I like Tim Burton's vision. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's because I relate to
yeah.
it.
Okay,
Like I
I
am
get it. Because those are movies. I like all those movies you said.
I think that's because I relate to his vision, even though like it would be impossible for me to recreate anything that Tim Burton's done in any possible way, or even begin to imagine anything like Tim Burton does, right? But yeah,
Yeah, it's his style.
I'm a fan of his cinematic vision of things.
Yeah, it's just his style, right? The way that you could like Excel says there in the frame or any sort of image that you see of a movie, you can tell when it's his.
Yeah, Sal, I actually loved his version of Wednesday. I think Tim Burton, anything Adams Family should be remade by Tim Burton because I think I think whoever created um the Adams Family shares a similar cinematic vision that Tim Burton does. So when I found out
Yeah,
he was doing Wednesday, um that like I when I found out Tim Burton was doing it, I just felt like, yeah, of course he is. Like, who else would you get to recreate, an iconic family, right?
yeah,
Nobody. I don't think anybody else can recreate it like Tim would to that family. And
Tim
remember,
Burton.
like
Yeah,
Tim Burton didn't create the Adams family, right? I mean, like the Adams family was way before Tim Burton's time. But like, yeah, I did love Wednesday. I thought Jenna Ortega was fantastic in it. Um,
She
yeah,
plays a good version
of
of
Wednesday,
what's her
yeah.
name.
But Jenna Ortega is just
But
talented. It doesn't surprise me that he's using her for this new Beetlejuice either.
that's what I was wondering. Was that her too as well?
Yeah, that was her. Yeah, she's playing Winona
Like
Ryder's daughter. Yeah.
for some reason, she fits good with her as a young character, as Winona Ryder's young character. Eh? Just a
Yeah,
good.
because they're
Seems
I
to
mean,
work.
like, Winona Ryder, yeah. You know what? A lot of people don't like Winona Ryder. I mean, like, she's had a past too, right? I mean, like Mrs. Klepto, going to jail for being a kleptomaniac, right?
Yeah,
Back in the early 2000s, right? But as an
yeah.
actress, well, in I've seen her in interviews and she's a bit ditzy too, right? But
Okay,
I do think she's smarter than anybody gives her credit for. And I think
okay.
that people, once you get over her slight ditziness, I think she's just a fun human
Yeah,
being. I think once you get over
fun human
that,
being.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think once you get over that, you can just like completely see that she is an extremely talented actress.
yeah, yeah,
Kind of like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's her. There's a few actresses from my time that were super talented and didn't do as much as I thought they were going to do.
Mm,
It's her, Marissa Tomei.
yeah.
Remember Marissa Tomei? Vinny, my biological clock is ticking. And like, come on, the classic line, right? Classic character, okay? In My Cousin Vinny. Like, and she's done like so much too. But like, I just thought that they would be, I don't know, man. These are just like women that they were going to be as big as Julia Roberts was,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because Julia Roberts, she's got had an amazing career. Not to take anything from Julia Roberts, she's one of the best actresses I think of my time,
Yeah.
right? But I just think that Marissa Tomei, Winona Ryder, Christina Ricci is another fucking brilliant actress,
Mm, mm,
and she and I are the same age.
for her.
Another one who's a fantastic actress and nobody gives her the credit that I think she deserves is what's her face. She's also in that show with Yellow Jackets with Christina Ricci. Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
She's an amazing actress.
What about my sweetheart?
Melanie, what's her
Come on,
name? I forgot her last name.
Lansky.
Lansky. Yeah. I'm not saying she's not a great actress. What I am saying is that she's not from
Different.
my time. Okay. She's like, she came a little later. She made it bigger from a little. I'm talking about actresses that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
grew
yeah.
up
I get what
watching,
you're saying. I'm just
right?
saying. I was just talking about that show in
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah. We all know
Do you
you have a
remember
big crush on Melanie Lansky.
a movie that was out and I don't know if it had one of those girls in it, but it was called Drop Dead Fred, where she had like an imaginary friend.
I remember the movie, but
The
not too much of it
girl
because
that was
it's probably been like 20
the
years since that movie came out.
fuck man. I remember watching that shit nonstop. I don't know why, especially I don't know when he speared dog shit all over the living room, right?
um, Drop Dead Fred. Who was that with again?
I don't even know the
That was
names. I
in
can't even remember.
91. That was in 91. Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. I remember nonstop watching that.
Wow. We were 10 years old.
Yeah,
Rick Mail, um, Phoebe Cates, Marsha Mason. Oh, Carrie Fisher was in that. That's right.
that movie was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm
I gotta
sorry,
go back
as a
and
kid
rewatch
growing
that
up.
one. I gotta go back and
Yeah, I don't
rewatch
know. If
that
you can
one.
find it somewhere, let me know because it's hard. I've been trying to look it up, and it was hard to find at one
Really?
point. So yeah, I
Did you
mean, it
check
wasn't. I guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I checked those. I haven't.
you check the
So
sites, eh?
Yeah, yeah, I checked a few of them. I mean,
Yeah.
you can double check. Maybe I wasn't. I mean, I was pretty sure I'm spelling it the right way. I can't know how to spell drop dead Fred. Those are only like easy words. So, but hmm, I couldn't. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, I wanted to. I don't know. I just had one of those vibes when you're from when a kid and you receive something from when you were a kid like that young,
Yeah.
and I wanted to watch something like
It
that.
was
Right? It
that
was
and
just
here's another remake for you. They're coming out with another remake of Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
oh wow. I never watched that. I don't think. Did I? I might have.
I think Christina Applegate
You
was
said
in
we
that
were
one.
young.
Yeah. That came out around the same time.
Wow. I didn't have gray hair or a beard. I had actually hair back then. Isn't that fucked up? Oh,
That you
sorry.
had hair or that you lost it all? Not really. I don't know. My son said to me the other day, we were talking about, I don't know, it was a few months ago, Back to the Future, because Back to the Future has to be one of my favorite like 80s movies, right?
Yeah.
Like I loved Back to the Future. I was obsessed with it. Um, I wanted a DeLorean when I grew up.
I think everybody does. I think everybody still does.
And then you find out the truth of what happened to the guy who made it, and you're like, what a fuck up. Oh,
You
you
know?
had everything in the palm of your hands and you had to blow it all up. You see that documentary?
No, I didn't. I don't think so.
Oh, watch it.
I
What a
wasn't that
crazy fucking
famous
documentary.
to it.
The guy who invented the DeLorean, oh, like he fucked it all up. There's a reason why nothing else happened with the DeLorean and he's it. Um,
But yeah,
but yeah, I don't know if I would want, especially knowing Michael J. Fox's situation today, I don't know if I would want anyone to touch that film.
which one is it? You were saying?
Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how they can do that, man, without him or Christopher Lloyd, for that matter.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna do it, you gotta get Christopher Lloyd back. Like
At
and
least,
fast, because I mean, I think like he's 80 now.
yeah.
How old's
I just
Christopher
yeah,
Lloyd?
he's got to be pushing even probably higher than that. I would think. Like, he's got to be old because he was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. If you remember, he was a teenager
He's
in that one.
85 years old. He's
Yeah,
85 years old. If you haven't thought of yeah, man, like yeah.
yeah.
They're probably never gonna fucking do another Back to the Future.
It's okay. They'll use AI and they'll just regenerate his face and make him look like a young guy again. Well, no, he's never looked really young except from when I watched him in the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He really made one.
What?
Are you sure? Or it's not just
Are
like
you sure, Rob, or was it a fake
those
trailer?
fake
Because you
ones?
gotta be careful nowadays, Rob. I mean, like
Yeah,
they do
there's
fake
some weird
trailer
ones.
shit. There's some fake ones out there. You gotta like double, triple check. Um, right? I agree, right, Sal? Like, would you like why would you have to remake such a classic? But so many movies, I think that way, and sometimes they're really remade well, and sometimes they're not, right? What? Now I have to check that out. Hold on.
Memento. It's real. I don't know, man. I want to know. Like that's kind of a trip for me, man. Because I don't know. I can't picture anybody else doing it. To be honest with you, I can't. In my head, I just can't see it.
I don't know, man. I don't even think that's real. With Tom Holland? I gotta research this. So give me a second.
This guy, this is too funny. And then Sal's going Roadhouse remake was okay. It's not touching Swayze one though. No, but it's touching Swayze, especially his ass scene. Come on,
Ah.
women love
So
that ass
Rob,
scene.
Rob,
Rob,
Yeah, it's fake. It's not real, Rob. They're not making a remake. That's a fake trailer. They someone compiled and like it's not. It's
They
not.
using Tom Holland scenes.
Yeah, they're using Tom Holland to pretend that he's like the grandson or whatever of Michael J. Fox, but it's not. Nah. Roadhouse remake was okay. It's not touching the Swayze one though, and I like Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, so I hate Jake Gyllenhaal.
Come
The
on, he's
only reason
not bad. He's
I can't with Jake Gyllenhaal and his sister Maggie. Every time I see her, I
I
feel
mean, he
like
looks too
slapping the
fucking buff right now.
every time I see Maggie Gyllenhaal, Jake Gyllenhaal's sister, I feel like slapping the pompous ass out of her. She's such a fucking snob. She can't even fucking like she can't even fucking hide her snobbery behind her shitty acting. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. Jake Gyllenhaal, you're easy on the eyes, but like I agree with you. Roadhouse was not the Swayze one, and the only thing that I enjoyed about this new Roadhouse was watching Conor McGregor's debut as an actor. That killed me. Like that made me laugh.
I didn't
Okay.
see it. I haven't seen
Oh
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
No,
on
but I just
Prime.
see the ad
It's
with
on Prime.
fucking Jake Gyllenhaal
Yeah,
all ripped over there.
yeah. No, Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry.
He's getting ready
But
for
Maggie's
Brokeback
worse. Like
too.
anytime I see fucking Maggie on television, I'm just like, ah, Jesus.
Jake Gyllenhaal's getting ready
Yeah,
for
Rob, I
Brokeback
know. I
too.
get so disappointed too whenever um I agree, Rob. The original was 10 times better. I agree.
Everybody got to see Swayze's ass. Remember all the girls talking about seeing Swayze's
Shut up.
ass in Roadhouse.
Swayze, may he rest in peace, was the definition of sexy, okay? I don't I mean, any other guy doing dirty dancing, you'd be like, maybe he's gay. Swayze made dancing sexy. Yeah.
That was too fucked up. Made dancing sexy.
It's Swayze. Shut up.
Oh,
Everybody
I
had a
know. I'm
crush on
not
Swayze.
fucking Joe. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just the way you said it. It was like yes.
Swayze all the way. Swayze. Loved Swayze.
She's like blushing. If he was alive right now, poor guy.
I don't know. Scarface. Uh, Al Pacino did Scarface. He made Scarface. I don't care what anybody says.
Man, wasn't there
I mean,
something
the
I seen?
original of Scarface, I think, came out in the 50s or the 60s. The original Scarface, but yeah, I mean Al Pacino. See,
Have
if
you
you're gonna
watched?
remake, huh?
Have you watched the new Gentleman show?
Yeah, I have. I finished it. It was pretty good. Still, I thought
I
the
didn't.
movie
I
was
didn't
better
watch it.
though.
I
Sometimes
didn't
the
watch.
TV
I
shows are
watched only
better
the
than the
first three.
movies, but the Gentleman movie I thought was better.
I forgot all about that. My cousin told me about it because he said something
Oh, the
about the
30s.
Matthew McConaughey, and I was trying to think Matthew McConaughey. What the fuck was I thinking? I was trying to think the Gentleman, right?
No,
And then I went back to watch the trailer, and I remembered the movie. That's where they.
you know what? I have mixed feelings about Guy Ritchie. Some movies by Guy Ritchie I love, and some of them I thought like, what the fuck were you smoking, man? Like you gotta fucking invest in some better crack or coke or whatever the fuck you're doing, because like that was shit, right? But like
He did the
I mean,
first two, right? Episodes. Nico said to me that he directed.
I'm
This
not entirely sure how many of those episodes he did. Um,
Nico said it was two, I think, the other day.
yeah,
Because I thought he was doing the whole thing, right? Because I remember he did the movie after I seen the preview, the trailer again, because it just had the ring in my head. I forgot about it where they were burying different places at all the rich people's houses.
I mean, I liked The Gentleman, the show, but loved the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
the
like,
girl
and that's
is
just
like
my
supposed to be
opinion,
Matthew
guys.
McConaughey.
You have to watch it. It's different.
Okay, okay, okay. I know. I just haven't finished it. Like I
You just
started
have
it,
to
and
watch
those
it. It's
two
very
first ones,
different.
I watched the chicken thing, man, and it had me going. Like I wanted to cluck for the poor guy.
Mm.
You know, I think I could have done a better job in that situation. Poor, no, I felt bad. right? I would have came out with a shotgun probably eventually too.
I don't know. I think there could have been more done with the show. Just my humble opinion. I liked it, but there could have been
Yeah,
more done with it.
I was surprised, but apparently they're supposed to be turning a lot of like movie style stuff into TV shows, which is weird. Which is maybe they're trying to suck money out of it because it's longer.
I don't
Like
know.
you can play it through weekly. Because there's been a lot of stuff that you've seen just popping up recently again that it's coming back out after like fucking 3 year hiatus. So half seasons are coming out. Oh,
Yeah,
showed me
did
just
you
the
just did
clips
you
of the
watch
movie.
season 1 of American Rust or whatever?
Which one?
Is it American Rust or
No, I haven't checked that out yet. I know which one you're talking
did
about.
you
I think
watch the
it's
first
American
season?
Rust. No, I haven't checked it out
Okay,
yet.
so first season I loved, second season was even crazier. You need it like you need to watch American Rust. Like I loved
I'm
those 2
running out of
seasons.
time for
I
shows,
hope
man.
they get season 3. I know because you've been enthralled in the wonderful world of Game of Thrones, right? But like I mean,
But it's not even
I
that. There's just so much stuff.
what are you watching?
Uh,
Because I'm having a
but
hard time finding shows for me to
I
watch.
mean, okay, the other day the Star Trek came back for me, so
Okay,
I
that's
was
not a me
surprised that
show.
came back. Yeah,
That's
but
not
that's
a me
not you.
show.
No.
Yeah.
But then you had the American Horror Story that came back again,
That's not me either because
which
I
is
think this new
it threw me
season.
off. I don't
Hey,
know
I
why they
can't
even
stand the
figured.
whole Kardashian family thing,
No,
and like I think that I even if it was decent, I think I would just not watch because anytime I see anything with Kim Kardashian, I just feel like vomiting. So
okay,
I
but
don't bother.
regardless of that,
Yeah.
they kind of just threw it back you back in the middle of the season because when they cut it off, it was halfway through. So it's kind of a bullshit thing. So I didn't like
Yeah.
that, right?
Okay.
So it was like they
So you're
had to
watching so
finish
you're
Kim
watching that.
Kardashian's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, and then there's all the little shows I've been watching, like that fucking Resident Alien. People didn't think it was gonna go more than one season, and it's in the third season already, and
Yeah,
going
it's not a
probably
me
getting a
show
fourth.
either.
No, right? But there's a lot of shows out there. As I said, I'm trying to watch The fucking Gentleman, right? Obviously, yeah, I'm doing the Game of Thrones. I gotta start watching The House of Dragons again,
Yeah.
right? Because I gotta start recording that one for the following show, right?
Mhm.
And then season two will come out, and it's just gonna be nuts. Like there's a bunch of other stuff too. I can probably, if I went and clicked on my thing right now, I'll disappear. But I can probably tell you all the shows I'm watching. I gotta
So
look
I really
at the
enjoy I
actual
watched
schedule.
American Rust. I actually binged that in like 2 days. I loved it.
Hmm.
Um,
Parish, that's another one that I
oh,
started
I started
watching.
watching Parish. I do, but
I've been
that's a
wanting to
weekly one.
watch
That's
Sugar.
like yeah, episode 2's out. I haven't watched it yet. Parish, I enjoyed episode 1. So like
I
let's
want to start Sugar.
episode 2. See, I find that episode 1 of these like there's a trend happening. Episode 1, you're giving it a chance. And
Yeah,
episode 1's job is enough. It should be just enough for you to want to watch episode 2. And
yeah,
then episode 2 is always the make or break, the turn of where the show is going to lead, right?
mm,
So if you enjoy episode 2, maybe 3 at the most, then you should watch the rest of the season. But if
yeah.
it doesn't, but just watching one episode of one show isn't enough for you to say, okay, it grasped me, it didn't grasp me. Because episodes one's objective is only to get you to watch
To hook you,
to hook you to watch episode 2, and episode 2 is when usually a show develops enough to
steam,
describe the direction of where you think the show is going to go.
and if you're gonna like it enough.
Yeah.
And you really got to grab people in episode one nowadays because it's very,
Because there's so
very
much content out there, right?
attention span. Yeah,
And like I said, like I lived through the golden era of hip hop and now I'm living through the golden era of television.
yeah. For television, oh, it's great, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. And you know
Yeah.
what I'm loving? You know what I'm loving out there? Those fucking guys who are getting away with something and you can stream stuff, and you don't have to. You know, I love those guys. I don't know who
Did
they
you
are.
watch the movie Poor Things?
I haven't watched it. I started watching it,
Oh my
okay,
god,
and I
you have
started
to
seeing the
watch
beginning.
Poor
Okay,
Things.
okay.
I
I
went
don't want
to
to say
I
anything
didn't
bad. I just thought I'm watching a Emma Stone playing a mentally challenged character, and
okay,
it threw me off. But now
no.
I know what the premise
You
was. Like
have
I
to
get it.
watch. See, okay, I went in watching this movie. refusing to hear anyone's opinion on it.
I went
Okay.
in watching that
I
Emma Stone was going to be
and not
naked.
even know not even knowing what the premise of the movie was or anything. I just said, I'm going to give this a try. Okay. And it
Okay.
wasn't for Emma Stone, it was for Mark Ruffalo because I'm a big Mark Ruffalo fan.
I didn't even realize.
Okay.
I know.
And then I started watching it and I was literally in tears, crying of laughter throughout the entire movie. And when it was over, I'm like, I understand now why this woman won an Oscar because she played this character
It
like
threw me right off.
nobody else could. And I thought Mark Ruffalo was going to steal the movie. Uh-uh. Emma Stone, what a new respect I have for this woman and her capability in the film industry to do of what she does. Like she is so brilliant. I absolutely loved her. Mark Ruffalo's character was hilarious too. I love Mark Ruffalo. Don't get me wrong. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
Ruffalo, tomato,
yeah,
tomato. Uh,
yeah.
whatever. But she,
I feel like Frankenstein's going to be a theme sort of thing, like that style. Only because I watched this one yesterday. I was kind of doing it, put it on to fall asleep, right?
uh-huh.
And it was a Frankenstein one and a brand new one, but it was Michael Madison in it, and he played like the Frankenstein doctor or whatever. I don't know. It was weird, and I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Like I said, I fell asleep to it. It just popped up on one of the movies that are out because I've been trying to watch that Monkey Man one that's supposed to be hype, but
The
I'm
movie,
not
I
getting.
want to watch that one
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
that
I did watch
Sal had
did
gone
you
and
watch
seen it in
Iron Claw?
theaters.
Did you
Huh?
watch Iron Claw?
No, I haven't watched it. No.
Okay, I watched it. I cried my eyes out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to movies. I know. I've been watching. There's a few, quite a few I've watched, but I haven't been too attentive with the movies as I am, like I always am with the TV shows.
Usually I
Right?
am too, but I've been so dry with my shows lately that I had to start watching some movies because I couldn't figure out what to watch. There just isn't enough content for me to want to watch anything, right?
I
And
mean, you're not like me. I like the corny. Sometimes I like the corny shows, right?
yeah, but you're you, I me. I'm not like that. So I mean, it's just like
No,
I
I
need to
mean
keep.
sometimes you can find a good show out of a corny show, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've tried even watching corny ones lately, and I just can't do it.
Like this time, there's a one called Alert or whatever, the missing persons one, the missing persons unit or some shit. And that's just a corny show, but for some reason I enjoy it.
Well, I'm
The
glad you
episode and
can.
the premise
I just wish
behind
I
it.
could, and I can't.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah,
of like every episode. It's basically about the same thing, but not different, just different case. So
yeah.
it's for me. It's like a fake. What do you call it? A fake CSI. You
Uh,
know, but it's different for me. So it used to be they were focusing more on kids that were getting taken. So it was right away. You get the alert to your phone, and it would show. And you have how much people, how many the calls they would get in, and stuff like that. It was just interesting, right? And they track it as soon as they know for sure they got to put this missing persons thing out, and they can put it like an Amber Alert.
yeah.
So I don't know. It's just I found it cool, right? I mean, they don't stick around in my head like to watch for long, but a lot of people said that about Resident Alien, and then the first season had only 8 episodes. The second season had 16. Okay, and the third season still as it's still going. And it's the actor. He's got a big cult following. I can't remember Alan Tudyk or whatever Tudyk or what.
Okay.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, it's him, and he's got a big following too. So that's the reason why more in like these Star Wars and Star Trek and stuff like that movies. So it's kind of geeky, but kind of neat at the same time. So, but there's so much stuff coming out. I mean, there's all the boys. Everything's coming back out, right? Like,
Oh,
and
did you hear about what
I'm
happened
going
to that
crazy
kid from
because
Gen V?
it's just like no. What happened? Seriously, I didn't.
This guy, he died on his way to film season
Which
2 of
kid?
Gen V. This kid. Hold on.
One of the main characters.
27 years old. Yeah. His funeral was yesterday.
Like, no way.
Yeah.
See how life changes in just a split eye, in a split second or whatever. Split eye. What the fuck did I say? Split
He
eye for?
was
But
this
yeah, in
guy.
a split second.
This guy.
Yeah.
You see this guy? You're cutting
No,
off.
it hasn't popped up yet. Yeah, it didn't popped up yet.
Hold on. Motorcycle crash. Hold on. Why the fuck does this have to pop out right in the middle of my screen?
But yeah.
Hold on.
Oh fuck. Yeah, he is one of the main characters.
Yeah, he died.
I just seen him. He is one of the main characters.
This guy. Chance Perdomo.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. He died. He was on his
That's
motorcycle
crazy,
from
man.
upstate New York on the way here to Toronto to start filming season 2,
Yeah,
and he died in a motorcycle crash.
yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy. That's sad, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I was really really sad to hear. I mean, like, and so he joined the 27 club.
He was only 27,
Yeah, he joined the 27 club.
or he was that
You know,
age. Just
he was
yeah.
27.
Apparently, it was like that Kurt Cobain one too. The anniversary this week or last week or
Yeah,
something like that.
that was sad.
Speaking of
All
27
these
Club,
Yeah, I'm not joining the 27 club because I haven't turned 27 yet.
I skipped that year,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm still
No, I
alive.
haven't reached it yet. I'm still 25
Hey,
plus tax.
there
You're
you
still
go.
young.
You keep telling yourself that.
No, I'm standing
No, you
by
keep
it.
telling yourself that. We
Standing
won't
by it.
argue.
Yep.
We won't argue.
I'll bitch you
No,
if you tell anybody any different.
I'm not gonna argue.
Anybody asks, I'm 25 plus tax.
Guys, just hit me up at the late night chat Instagram. Just guys, don't ever forget if you want the real scoop. Just hit
Yeah.
JT up at the late night chat Instagram. No, I'm just joking. That's if you want my number,
Yeah.
right? But that doesn't work
I don't
because
think
it
anybody
stays yeah all
cares.
the time.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, it was it's just that's crazy, man. To have your life taken from you, knowing that you're about to get excited to go record the next season
You're on
of
your way to
your
work,
show that
essentially. That's
became
what he
so
was doing. He
fucking
was on his
popular.
way.
So
Essentially, that's what was happening. He was on his way to work.
that's seriously, yeah, exactly.
And he died
Mm.
in a car crash.
Maybe a little longer than the drive and a little bit more excited of a drive. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that fucking sucks, man.
Hmm.
So I wonder how they're gonna get rid of his character.
I don't
I
know,
don't
man.
like
I
to
don't
say
know
that
what they're
already
gonna
so
do.
soon, but
I'm sure
I
this
mean,
is
if they were
going.
going to film,
If they were about to start filming, right? And I'm sure now that they're gonna have to like
it's gonna affect everybody.
redo. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to either change the script now for season 2, which might cause massive delay, or B, get someone else to play
Oh, big
his
time.
character and do his lines, which is going to delay a little less than maybe redoing an entire script and maybe a little cheaper, but to play someone who would play him,
It's just
right?
hard,
Or they could just, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know, either or. It's going to delay filming. It's going to delay a lot of things, right?
He's a big character. He's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
I forget what the power that he had was. He was a strong. I think he had strength. I can't remember. There's something I can, it's been a couple years now since that one came out, so I haven't watched it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for that. See, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out, man, and I can't wait. It's been just too long, right? We've been waiting.
I think The Boys is coming out
And
this
don't get me
summer.
wrong. Yeah, the boys. That's the big one that's coming out. Yeah, the boys.
It's coming out
I
this
think
summer,
there's
right?
other stuff too. Yeah, there's other stuff too
The
that's coming out. Like
Boys.
others kind of TV
Is this
shows.
season
Yeah, it is. It's
4?
coming out June. No, no, no.
Yeah, June
It's the newest
13th.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
season
that's what I
4.
thought. It was on
I
my.
can't believe we're already
Oh yeah, it was
season
my
4
nephew's
of
birthday.
The Boys.
Yeah, that's my nephew's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go see him. He, he's only turning 19, but I can't go see him that day because I gotta watch the boys. It is what it is.
Yep. Pretty much.
uh,
Because you would do something stupid
so,
like that.
but yeah, so what? No, I wouldn't. Not for the kids.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty good when it comes to kids.
Okay. If
You
you
know
say
me.
so. Hmm.
I'm always their favorite. It was funny when I walked in on
Sure.
him the other day. He's got his new girlfriend. He's all nice to me. Oh, I told him you were my favorite uncle. Yeah, I'm your only really uncle, man. So fuck off. What do you not want me to embarrass you about today, right?
You're horrible.
So I was a gentleman. I was good. I was behaving. I behaved. I like when they tell me that I'm the favorite. No, it's a
Hmm.
cool thing.
Sure.
No, why not, man? You don't want to be like you, even though it's the wrong fucking move, guys. And I tell them that all the time. Just don't listen. Don't what do I say? Don't learn from me. Just I don't know. There's
Who
something
knows
I
what
used
you're
to say
trying to
to
say
them,
because
but
you
I can't
you
remember.
lose me sometimes. Sometimes you get lost, but sometimes you lose me too. I don't get what you're trying to say sometimes, but anyhow.
It's okay. I don't get it either sometimes.
Well, it's
Short
time to
term
wrap
memory
things
loss has
up.
been a big thing for me.
It's time to wrap things
Yeah,
up.
I know. We went through it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
like the
but
first
just
half was,
guys to remember
you
that
know, first half is should
keep
be called
posted.
"Did he done it?" Right?
The
Don
diddler done
Rob?
it.
Yeah,
Diddy
Diddler
the
done it.
diddler.
Who Diddly the Diddler? The
Diddler done it.
second half, I guess we talked
Diddly the
everything,
diddler.
everything for like movie remakes
Movie.
and actors and opinions on shows and whatnot.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't wait. I
it was
really,
interesting.
it was definitely interesting. Definitely. Watching,
I
I
always
don't
have a good
know.
time. It's been a
Like I
while
said,
that
so
we've had a good time.
if you're gonna do a remake of a movie, I think you should do it like Tim Burton is doing it with Beetlejuice. You know, like get the original characters.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. You know what's funny is he's actually got another movie role right now. I think that he played. You mentioned it's kind of like
Yeah,
this Russell Crowe we just watched called Sleeping Dogs. So that was an
yeah, I
interesting one.
saw
That
that. I
was
really
Russell
want.
Crowe,
I
but he
haven't.
had like
I'm a big Michael Keaton fan.
sticky
Like
notes.
massive Michael Keaton fan. Like I think he's a brilliant actor. But I saw that the other day on the website, and I was just like, "Don't do what I do. Do as I
That's
say."
it.
Is
That's
what
the
I
one.
think JT is meaning. Yeah, yeah, GT. Yeah, it's
Thanks, Rob.
another GTism. Yeah, thanks for the translations. Thanks, Rob.
I don't know if that's good for him that he knows the translation of what I was thinking and when his brain was working for
Someone needs
mine.
to
I don't know, man.
translate your thoughts because I am so tired. I can no longer like think and try to
You're like, how am
understand
I
you.
supposed?
I'm just at this point, like I'm just like, okay, moving on. Okay, moving on. Okay, moving on. Because I mean,
But
like
yeah,
I
no,
can't even.
I
My
say
brain's not functioning enough to even try to. understand you. But thank you, Rob, so much for translating. If JT ever wins the lottery, he should start paying you to be his personal translator. What my friend here
There you
means,
go. You can carry my
my
drugs.
simple minded friend here means is so and so.
Ah, all right.
I'm used to it. He's exactly like my buddy. That's hilarious. There, you mean there's two of them in this world? Oh boy. Oh
Only
boy,
two?
Rob. Oh. Do you watch Theo Vaughn? Does anybody here watch Theo Vaughn?
No, I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. So you remind me of this guy. All right.
Oh, please.
This guy, Theo Vaughn, like, I crack the fuck up. This is
Why?
what he says to Gretzky. Okay. He did this interview. Theo Vaughn, Gretzky, and okay. he interviews okay, so Theo Vaughn is he does a podcast and he's a simple-minded guy, but he's fucking hilarious, okay? And he did a podcast and he interviewed the god of hockey, the hockey god, Mr. Gretzky, right?
Yeah.
And Gretzky's talking about his aunt who he grew up with that has Down syndrome.
Okay.
And this is what he says to Gretzky. Hold on. I'm trying to find it.
I figured. It's okay. Well, I say that
Um,
just so it's before we end the show, anyways. But just stay posted and everything for updates and links on Late Night Chat and Late Night Collectors Community, guys. So we don't forget, because I don't know if there'll be what the new promos will be for this one. So just stay tuned for Game of Thrones and Comic Shop Talk. Those are up and guarantees with this one too as well. Our Late Night Chat.
I think it might be on TikTok. Let me see if I could.
He reminds you of me, which is like, does he look like me or just the stuff he says?
No, no, it's the stuff he says, the shit that comes out of his mouth, right?
Like
Like,
normal diarrhea.
yes. Hold on. Theo,
Come on.
is that me or you?
What?
Theo
The noise?
Vaughn. Yeah, hold on. Gretzky and yeah, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on a sec.
It's
Let
okay.
me get my
I'm
phone.
here. I'm gonna go.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, but you tell me if this is not something that would come out of JT's mouth. Okay? Hold on. Why is it not playing?
There you
All
go.
right. I can't.
Oh,
Why won't it play? Can you not play TikTok on your fucking laptop?
I don't know. I guess I thought you could. I don't know. I've never used it on my laptop. Something's happening. Dun, dun, dun. I've never tried it. Maybe not. Maybe you can't stream it. I don't know.
I don't know, guys.
Maybe there's a way you have to do it.
trying
sure.
to. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah. Hold Hold on. Stop. Okay. Guys, tell me JT isn't Theo Vaughn. But like Theo Vaughn is like the hick version of JT. Okay, guys.
The hick version.
Yeah. Theo Vaughn. Hold on.
Them in asylums and medicate them. And
Those,
Oh yeah.
yeah, people didn't know what to do. So
Hold on.
my grandmother said, I'm not sending her to school. So she never went to school a day in her life. She was, by the end, she was a little bit blind. She lived till she was 63. And my grandfather was from Russia, Belarus meant Russia. My grandmother was from Ukraine. And the kids were born in Canada. And my grandfather would speak to her in Russian. My grandmother would speak to her in Ukrainian. And we all communicated with her in English.
Oh,
And
that'll give anybody
yeah,
Down syndrome. I
yeah.
feel like.
And my dad used to always say, if you don't believe in the good Lord, there's a great example right here. But
oh my God. I even caught that one.
So his aunt had Down syndrome, right? Gretzky's
Yeah.
aunt had Down syndrome, and Gretzky's explaining how, like, even like though she had Down syndrome, some like grandfather spoke to her Russian, the other one spoke to her in English, and someone else in the family spoke to them in Ukrainian, and and Theo's response was like, "Oh my God, that would give anybody her like Down syndrome." Like,
You can take it off there now. But yeah, that's hilarious.
yeah, he's
I
fucking hilarious. Like,
That's a mullet, right? Right? That kind of looks like nut.
yeah, he's got a mullet, but you gotta watch him. Like,
I'll have to
shorts.
check
Hold
it out.
on.
I'll
Yeah,
have to
you
check
have
it
to.
out
He's fucking
because
hilarious.
it's yeah, it doesn't.
Hold
It's
on.
not. That doesn't load as the greatest. That's why. So I'll have to check it
Hold
out.
on.
You have to send me some.
Give me a second.
But yeah, were you looking for his picture?
He's just like No, I'm looking for like shorts, Theo Von shorts. And never mind. I can't find it now. Anyhow,
It's all good.
like I could
Show me, man.
I could share you like Theo Von he's just fucking hilarious. He is um
One in a kind, one of a kind.
oh my god, he totally is. And you would and the thing is that I don't even think that
You realize?
he has any malice in what he's saying. Fine.
Like he's not hateful or spiteful or like
No, I just think he's just
an idiot.
not the sharpest tool in the shed, right? He's been on Joe Rogan too. Um
Not the sharpest tool. Shit, I don't know if he's
no,
real,
he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Uh
but
but yeah, like hold on a sec.
it's okay. I mean, but guys, this is crazy.
I'm gonna fucking do.
Look at this. At temperatures over 107 degrees Fahrenheit, it is estimated that half of male honeybees will die in this manner within 6 hours, with more sensitive individuals dying after only 2 or 3 hours.
The headline is the manner there.
Oh, bees ejaculating themselves to death in heat waves.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh my God,
Spring
you're
break,
telling the
baby.
truth. I thought you were just
Spring
making
break.
shit
So
up.
did I.
Click on that.
Hell no, dude. This is in this is in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Bees, bees. Click on that link. What happened?
This is Kid Rock's honey. That's who's making this shit. That is for sure if it's got semen in it.
Dude, we had this pedophile dude in our town, right? Big Richard. You don't say.
Big
He
Richard.
used to beta call to autograph Shaquille O'Neal stuff to come and spend
How
time
did he
with
get that? How did he get that?
Oh.
Were they fake?
I don't know if they were fake. We were, we'd never seen anything signed by Shaq. We were so excited.
Obviously they're fake. Well, it could have been a conspiracy, like he was working directly with the Orlando Magic at the time.
Shut up.
I mean, you never know.
Big Richard dude, and I
What are you
remember
talking about? You said he baited you. What did you do with this bait?
he would like show, we used to go by his house and get stoned. He was a substitute teacher, right? And he was also 78 years old.
Was
like,
there any real Is there any real, like, were they all just like part-time teachers? Part-time should be in jail? Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I'm gonna do my Andrew Schultz impersonation. No, man, I'll tell you, bro. There's had a lot of perks.
That's crazy
It's the
hometown.
bottom of where the Mississippi ends, man. It's where it's very silty alluvial soil down there, man. Teacher, so Big Richard, bro, he invited us over, right?
Crazy
So
shit,
I go
though.
there and smoke. He invited me and my girlfriend, or we met him at church, right? So I was like, "Oh, this is Big Richard. He teaches us science sometimes, right?" Well, my girlfriend's like, "What?" And she couldn't turn her neck that good, actually. I remember, but she had, I think, early what's it called when you get like stiffness in your back?
Like
and neck?
arthritis.
Yeah.
Early onset arthritis.
Childhood
EOA,
arthritis or
EOA.
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
She would always be like that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you made it like Thriller, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, very much.
This is not. He's not. You're right. He's not
So
being
me and
like
her though went over to Big
careful.
Richard's,
It's
bro.
just
So
being honest.
next time he said, "Well, why don't you just come next time and watch a football?" I said, "Okay, Big Richard, I'll come over." So I go over there. He breaks out some weed, right? I'm like, I smoke weed. I'm a child. I smoke.
I'm a child. I
we're
smoke
puffing
weed.
out, getting gassed out with Big Richard, baby. And
Big
he told me, bring your
Richard.
buddies over. Bring your buddies. So now me and all my buddies are over there.
Killing
And
me,
then
man.
he took us to a Marilyn Manson concert, bro. Like somehow he knew somebody or whatever. He gets us. We're 16 years old. We're at Marilyn Manson. Like we're fucking living our dream.
Yeah.
So one time we're over there
Living
eating
the
steak in his
dream.
house, and my buddy Scotty is in the other room, and I went in the kitchen to get something. And Scotty yelled at me. He goes, "Hey man, can you get me some sour cream?" Because that a baked potato come with a side item.
Sure.
He goes, "Hey, can you get me some sour cream?" And I said, "No, but you can have some of this sweet cream." I was joking.
yeah.
Semen.
Thanks
So
for clarifying that, by the way.
Yeah. So Big Richard's in the other room, bro, and I hear him go, "Can I have some?" And that's when all of our brains were just like, "Whoa."
Oh no,
Bro,
no.
you could feel all fucking four of us that
It
were
all
over there.
started.
Took that.
Oh my god.
And we're like, what are we in? We are high. So then it
You were
became
on a
like,
date, by the way. If you went to that and then afterwards at steak, you were on a date.
we didn't think of it, man. That's how
Oh my
pedophiles
God.
get you, man, because you don't think it's a thing. You don't think it's a date. You think it's just
You know,
eating steak with a man.
When did he bring the Shaq cartel?
So then after that, it started getting like, I'll take one of y'all to
Come
Vegas.
on.
You want to go? Just big offers,
Got a
And I mean,
gazillion
it's a small town,
stories.
so it's like, dude, you want to go to Vegas?
Like
We never
this,
even heard,
okay.
we'd seen maybe a drawing of Vegas or somebody scream it or somebody,
That's Julie's
yelling while
hometown.
their wife or whatever, But we'd never been to Las Vegas. So everybody,
It's like
buddy of mine took a trip with him out there.
Somebody told me Black Guys Come has music in it. Have you heard that?
Yeah. Jazz.
Somebody
It's
told
like
me.
jazz blues kind of a thing. Yeah. It's like Thelonious Monk.
Yeah,
That's what it
dude.
is. Yeah.
It's got a little Leon Bridges
Yeah.
in the
And
back.
it's thicker too. 'Cause I've tasted it. It's thicker.
Okay, I get it, bro. I get it.
Yeah.
I
It's
get it.
good stuff.
I get it.
Well,
son.
it was a fat black guy, so maybe that's fat black guys have thicker cum.
Oh, I'm sure they
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
just by looking at them, they're not.
Yeah. It's got diabetes in
Again.
it for sure.
Well, they're not. They're definitely throwing a creme,
Yeah.
creme brulee.
Yeah.
I got that kind of, I
A
got to
creme
get upper
brulee.
medium dick, man.
Come on.
I got,
Upper medium is
I
solid.
got that candy corn. My shit built like a candy corn. Pull up a candy corn, Zach.
Are we-
Your candy
Bro, I'm gonna
corn.
get you up on game,
Oh, so
baby.
it start big, go down small.
No.
It's the opposite.
That's exactly how it's shaped, just like that candy corn. Come on, get me a candy corn, man.
Yeah, click that one.
Just damn.
Okay.
Come on.
That, baby.
Yeah. All right. So
Like my shit shaped like the piece that lands back on Earth after the shuttle goes up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
There you go. Okay.
Is he not you? He's you. He's
Come
the
on.
hillbilly version of you.
does that work out good though? Like
He
Because you know some girls, some girls enjoy different.
Somebody please introduce JT to Theo Vaughn because Theo Vaughn.
I could have a good conversation with him. I think I could.
So like this one episode, right? I don't know, man. He just fucking kills me, right? So this new episode he did with this chick, right? And she's like a another podcaster and whatnot, right? And he's doing this episode with this chick, and she's like, down in Tennessee, they just came up with the law where cousins can't marry one another. And his response was, "Really? Wow, well, that one hits close to home."
Come on.
And she's just like, what? And he's like, well, I mean, where I'm from, when you're down from the South, rural towns, and your next town is like 2 hours away. You really, and you got no money, you got no job, you really gonna be able to take a bus 2 hours away
Go to big gyms.
to go meet a new girl when you got your cousin living next door? That's
that's too much.
I get it. I'll fucking die, right? Because it's like he doesn't think that anything is fucking wrong with what he's saying because he has no malice. Like, I don't think he has any malice into what he's saying, but he's just so fucking funny. And I made sure to follow his shit now because I just die with Theo Vaughn. He's fucking hilarious.
That's too crazy.
Yeah, I love Theo Vaughn.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got to start following him.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, you can follow him on YouTube if you don't want to do the TikTok thing, right? Or on Instagram, right? But I follow his podcast, and he's just fucking Theo Vaughn is hilarious.
Well, if there's a podcast, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah. He's just
sure. So
I mean, he kills me. Anyways, guys, we had a great night.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks again. I haven't done this in a long time, so I thought it was gonna be a little too rusty.
No, but you're fine with me.
So I was just, thanks for tuning in.
Make sure to like and subscribe, and always keep updated for the for posts and updates on shows. So
And
weekly shows.
Remember, did he done it?
Did he done it?
Yeah.
But to be continued. Right?
Yeah.
It'll be to be continued. Everybody back.
Yeah, to be continued. If you want future updates on
Diddy,
Diddy, please follow 50 Cent because nobody's a better troll.
Straight up. Thanks for tuning in, love. For the whole time.
Tuning in, guys. Give me a sec here. I'm gonna try to find our tune.
So yeah, man. But other than that, like I said, Comic Shop Talk weekly.
Oh yeah.
Us weekly.
If you missed the plugs and if you missed the plugs,
don't worry about
earlier,
that. Those are old ones.
Tonight's show will air live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thursdays at 11, we'll have a new episode of Watching the Throne with Nico, JT, and Christina. The 15th, we'll have the second half of tonight's episode. On the 18th, a new episode of Watching the Throne with Nico, JT, and Christina, and that'll be season 8, episode 5. And remember, guys, Christina is like a Game of Thrones connoisseur, so she gives JT a little run for his money there when he's learning new things about Game of Thrones. She's the girl. I'm glad she's there. Late Night Collectors Community, Tuesday, April 9th, a new episode of Comic Shop Talk at 7 p.m. will air with Nico and Chris. Please don't miss that. April 10th, a new episode of Kraken Packs with the chat. Rob opening up some more series with 2 hockey cards and chasing Connor Bedard. I said that right.
Yes.
Cards. And yeah, so keep in tune for those. And without further ado, here's some more Diddy.
Doo doo.